foundation. I'm gonna take these organizers out and we're gonna go through once again. So I actually really like this on an everyday basis when I'm just going out, just throw it on. So I'm gonna keep this. This is gonna be so tricky because I always mix foundations and all of that stuff. I'm gonna keep these. This new Laura Mercier formula, the tinted moisturizer, is so full coverage, like you wouldn't think it's a tinted moisturizer. I feel like this one is the wrong shade, but it might be a good mixer shade. No, it's too grey. I'm gonna get rid of that. Becca's no longer gonna be a brand, so I'm gonna get rid of that. These KVD ones, they're so full coverage, but it's so thick on the skin. So I think I'm gonna get rid of them because I feel like they get super oily throughout the day. So I'm gonna give them away. Love the e.l.f. camo concealer, camo cream. So I think I'm gonna keep the shade, I think I'm the shade 450. Yeah, tan 450, both of them I'm gonna keep. These can go, these can go. These are some of my favorite foundations, so these are staying. NARS is staying, of course. Sometimes I mix shades, that's why I keep like more than one. Absolute favorite foundation, definitely staying. Haven't tried this, but it's too dark for me, so that's going. Haven't tried this either, but it's too light for me. I wonder if I could use it as a mixer. I might keep it to mix with my foundations that are too dark. Best foundation ever. I wear this everywhere. I'm probably gonna wear this on my wedding day because it's just so flawless on the skin, but also long wearing. So yeah, keeping this. This is nearly finished, so I'm gonna keep this and finish it up. I like this, but this shade is way too dark for me, so I'm gonna give this away. Right, this can go. Love this foundation, this can stay. I remember this being a good foundation, but I haven't tried it in so long. I might keep it just to try it out one more time before I say bye-bye. NARS Sheer Glow I don't use anymore. Ever since their matte foundation came out, I just don't use it. This Too Faced one can stay. I like this She Glam one, so this can stay. Oh my god, guys, I'm not doing good at all. Oh, I love this foundation. This is a really good shade. Okay, this can stay. This Morphe one can go because it's not the right shade. This Charlotte Tilbury one can go. NYX Born to Glow, too dewy for my skin tone, so this can go. This Milani one, I love the formula, but it's just way too dewy for me. If you have dry skin, this would be amazing. This can go. I love this foundation, but I feel like I just don't use it anymore, so this can go. Another one of my Maybelline one. This one also feels half empty, so I'm going to finish this up as well. I feel like this shade is way too yellow. Yeah, I've got a backup of the EX1 foundation. I think this can go. This Colourpop one can go. I really like this foundation, but the shade's not right for me, so I think this can go. I'm gonna keep the Pat McGrath foundation. Gonna keep the Collection foundation. I feel like I haven't really got a good gauge on how I feel about this, so I'm going to try it out again. L'Oreal foundations, I find that mixing these two shades works good for me because this one's too dark and this one's too light, so I'm going to keep both. I got these recently and these mix beautifully once again to make the right shade for me, and this is a really nice foundation, so I'm going to keep this. Maybelline Superstay, I think this is the old packaging, this is the new one. I think this one's literally empty anyway. You can see that it's kind of down here, so I'm going to keep this one and this one can go in the bin. MAC Face and Body, gonna keep this YSL All Hours foundation. I really love the shade. You know what, the shade's not 100% right for me, but once I mix it with my LA Girl the blue mixing pigment, it works out beautifully, so I'm going to keep this. Estee Lauder Double Wear, of course, staying. Oma Beauty foundation's beautiful. I'm gonna keep the dark one because even though it's very warm, once I mix it with my blue mixing pigment, once again, it works beautifully. So I'm gonna get rid of the light one. Right, Catrice, I use this as a mixing foundation, really love this. This one is just too oily for my skin type, but once again, if you have dry skin, really, really nice coverage on this. Keeping the NARS. Right, do I really need 3 shades of NARS? I think I'm going to get rid of Caracas because it has quite a pinky undertone. So if I need to, I can mix Macau with Cadiz because they have both quite a neutral undertone. So these two mixed together can give me, you know, what I want. So Caracas can go. I feel like this is really old, so I'm going to throw this. Keeping the Beauty Blender Bounce foundation. This one's a little bit of a darker shade. All right, that one is empty. Now let's move on to this one. My aim is to get all of my foundations in this one container, hopefully. So Another Oma Beauty one, I'm going to get rid of this. NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, love this, keeping this. Okay, YSL, I'm going to get rid of the lighter one and keep this one. Clinique, which one fits me? I think the middle one will probably be me. Sometimes I want to keep shades like this just to mix into my foundations that are too dark. So I might keep these two. I may end up getting rid of the lighter one, we'll see as I go through. Becca is going, Charlotte Tilbury is staying. Is this the right shade? Yeah, keeping this. Fenty. So hard for me to find a correct shade, but I think my closest one is 385. It still is a little warm for me, but once I mix it with my LA Girl blue pigment, it works out. So I'm going to keep 385 and then these two can go. Huda Beauty foundation sticks, I really don't use these, but I think I'm going to, it's the only stick foundation I have. I might keep these, you know, just because it's the only stick foundation I have. So if I ever want to use one, at least I will have one. So yeah, right, the actual Huda Beauty foundation, I think it can go. I'm gonna keep the darker shade, which is Chocolate Mousse, and then I'm gonna get rid of Gingerbread. I really enjoy these foundations, but I think I'm done. Like, I've got my use out of it. I think I'm good. So these are gonna go. Shiseido, can go. Keeping this Laura Mercier one. Gonna get rid of this light L'Oreal one, keeping this one. I love this foundation. I think I'm going to, what am I going to do? Because I feel like this is me in summer and then I can get like this in winter. So I'm gonna keep them both. Right, this Morphe one, I feel like it wasn't the right shade. I remember this getting really oily throughout the day. So I think I'm gonna let this go. These Clinique ones, I prefer the other Clinique foundation. So I'm gonna get rid of these ones. This Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop can go. Right, these are backups of my MAC foundation, so I'm going to keep these. Well, I'm going to keep one and then the other one can go because I don't need two backups. But yeah, no, I don't. This is a backup of my KVD foundation. I'm going to let this one go. Oh, I have another She Glam. What? So which one's... Yeah, this one's too orange. I'm gonna let this one go. And then these are just backups of some foundations. So my Bare Minerals, Estee Lauder, Too Faced, these are just backups. So I'm gonna keep them and I'm gonna put them in a different drawer. And then this is the wrong shade of the Too Faced foundation, so this can go. Right, I'm gonna put my foundations back in here and we'll see how we're looking. Guys, I did it. I managed to fit all of the foundations in that one container and this is everything we're getting rid of. So good job. Right, so concealers. This is going to be hard because concealers is something that I like to have a range of and I like to use different ones every single day. So, these are both from W7. I'm going to keep this one, get rid of this one. So basically how these are organized, this is my face concealers and then these are my under eye concealers. So we're going to start with the face concealers. I really like these concealers. Oh guys, concealers is so hard for me. Okay, I'm gonna keep these. I am going to cry. I'm gonna keep these because you just never know and I really like these. Right, so these are two Anastasia Beverly Hills ones that I got recently. Which one? I think 17 is gonna be my shade and then 23 is too dark. So I'm gonna get rid of 23. Nabla concealer, I absolutely love. Pat McGrath, love. This Laura Mercier, I love using this to conceal like on a everyday basis when I'm just running to the shop or like running anywhere quick. I love this. This Laura Mercier concealer is really good. The Collection concealer is really good. Okay, Tarte Ultra Creamy. I don't really use this on my face. I use the lighter shade underneath my eyes, so I'm gonna get rid of this. This Clinique one I'm gonna get rid of. This e.l.f. one I am going to keep. This L'Oreal one I absolutely love, gonna keep. Tarte Shape Tape. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this one, but I'm gonna keep this one. Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer, love. Barry M All Night Long, I haven't actually tried this. I got this recently, but don't tend to like concealers with such small doe foots, but I've heard really good things about this. So I'm gonna try it out before I decide if I want to keep it or let it go. Oh, this is so hard, guys. I feel like I'm gonna end up keeping everything. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. I am going to get rid of this Estee Lauder Double Wear one, only because I have the one that goes underneath my eyes and I prefer that. So I have two from Laura Mercier. I think I'm going to keep this one. I'm gonna get rid of the Urban Decay Stay Naked. I feel like I've had my time with this. Nude Sticks, don't really use this, gonna get rid of it. NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, had these for ages, so I'm gonna get rid of these. Elf Camo Concealer, gonna keep this. Bare Minerals Bare Skin. Oh, this one's Bare Skin, this one's Rimmel Lasting Matte. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Rimmel one and keep the Bare Minerals one. Gonna get rid of the Sleek one just because the applicator is so thin on this, I don't really reach for it. Gonna get rid of these Revolution ones just because they're super old. Too Faced Born This Way, gonna get rid of as well because I don't use this shade. Right, so concealers that I'm gonna put at the top here are ones that I'm not 100% gonna use every day, and then the ones that I'm gonna put at the front are the ones that I kind of see myself using all the time. Yeah. Right, there we go. Okay, so this one's gonna be a bit harder. Oh no, this is the one that I like to use. So I'm gonna take this one out. I've only just got this Anastasia Beverly Hills one, so I'm gonna keep it. I love it so far. It dries down really matte, it's really full coverage. The only thing is this packaging is humongous. Like, I'm all for big concealer packaging, but god damn, wow. Love this W7 concealer. Love Oma Beauty. Love Pat McGrath. Love the collection. Love Elf Camo. I love this Cover Effects one, but I feel like I've gotten tons of use from this, so I'm gonna give it away. Maybelline Age Rewind, love. This Tarte one I'm gonna give away just because I find myself using the Ultra Creamy more than the original formula. So gonna keep this one, give this one away. I don't tend to use concealers with such thin wands, so I'm gonna give these away. Love this concealer to brighten up any concealer that's too dark, so I kind of use this as a topper concealer. Gonna keep. Benefit Boing, love. Elf Camo, love. Morphe concealers, love. Too Faced Born This Way, love. Oma Beauty concealer in a lighter shade, love. Benefit Boing in a lighter shade, love. Guys, this is not going so well. I'm keeping everything. This I just got in my collection recently, so I'm gonna keep trying it out. It's the Rimmel Multitasker concealer. Right, I've had this for a while, haven't used it much, so I'm gonna give this away. Same with the XX Revolution concealer. Gonna give this away. This I don't really like underneath my eyes. It's really creamy and it creases quite a bit, so gonna give this away. I don't really use this anymore actually, but I'm gonna keep it for now just because it is such. Actually, do you know what? I don't really use it. That was the clue that I should get rid of it. So yeah, going. This YSL Brightener pen I don't really use, going. Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite is staying, love this. KVD Lock-It, I love this concealer, but it's definitely the wrong shade, so I just don't use it compared to all of my other concealers, so going. Juvia's Place, love this stuff, keeping. Laura Mercier in a brighter shade. As much as I love this on my face to conceal, I don't use it underneath my eyes. It's not as much coverage as I want, so I prefer it on my face than underneath my eyes, so I'm getting rid of this one. Haven't tried this yet, have I? I don't remember trying it, so I'm gonna try it again. Bare Minerals, I'm gonna keep it to try because I can't remember. So I love this Hourglass concealer, but last time I used Hourglass, I kind of got told off by one of you guys because of course they're not inclusive and they don't really care about us. So I'm just gonna say goodbye. As much as I love it, no. Gonna get rid of this Pretty Fresh one, just don't use it. And of course I'm keeping Pat McGrath. So yeah, let's pack this all back in. Right guys, so I think I did okay. For someone that is like a concealer hoarder, lover, I think I've done okay. So this is like face concealers, spot concealers, and then this is under eye concealers. I've organized it by the front row are ones that I absolutely love and probably will reach for every single day. And then the back rows are ones that I like, but I don't reach for all the time, but I still want to keep them. So yeah, that is concealers. I think next I'm gonna do bronzers and blushes, which, oh my god, I have a lot. I remember at one stage in my life I only had one bronzer. Now I've got like a whole drawer full. So yeah, we'll move on to that next.